Welcome back to BikeBeat, your home for honest, high-octane motorcycle reviews and deep dives into the latest and greatest on two wheels. Today, we're looking at something that's not just a bike, it's a statement. Kawasaki's 2026 KH606 has officially landed, and after putting in serious miles, rain or shine, we've got the full story. Let's start where your eyes naturally go, the design. At first glance, the KH606 strikes a perfect balance between retro muscle and modern aggression. Kawasaki calls it neo-street performance, and that's not just a buzzword. The chassis draws clear inspiration from the original KH series of the 70s, but everything else is cutting edge. It's got sharp tank lines, aerodynamic air channels, a sculpted tail section, and a dual-tone LED headlamp setup that's both futuristic and slightly nostalgic. The use of exposed steel trellis framing adds a raw, industrial feel, while premium materials, including brushed aluminum side panels and carbon fiber accents, reinforce the premium status of this machine. Underneath that sleek exterior lies the heart of a beast. The 2026 KH606 is powered by a newly developed 606 cubic centimeters inline-triple engine, a bold move by Kawasaki, especially given the brand's historic preference for parallel twins in this segment. This new engine produces an impressive 92 horsepower at 11,000 RPM and 64 Nm of torque at 8,500 RPM. What that means on the road is an incredibly linear power delivery with a rewarding top-end punch that just begs to be explored. The exhaust note? Oh, man, music to the ears. Triple-cylinder symmetry gives it a uniquely throaty growl, deep and menacing at idle, and razor-sharp as it climbs through the revs. Kawasaki's active sound management system lets you tailor the exhaust character via ride modes, so whether you want to keep things civilized in eco mode or unleash full-blown symphony in Sport Plus, it's just a tap away. The KH606 ships with Kawasaki's latest KIMS, or Integrated Motorcycle Suite, a fully revamped ride-by-wire system that governs everything from throttle response to traction control, engine braking, cornering ABS, wheelie control, and even suspension preload. The 6.5-inch TFT display is crisp, vibrant, and now features full smartphone sync through Kawasaki Connect 2.0. You get NAV integration, call and text notifications, and even remote diagnostics, all wrapped up in a snappy interface that's easy to navigate even with gloves on. Riding modes? You get 4 rain, road, sport, and the customizable Rider Pro. Each mode not only adjusts the power output and throttle maps but also tweaks suspension stiffness thanks to the electronically controlled semi-active Showa suspension system. Speaking of suspension, the front gets $43 million forks, while the rear runs a horizontal backlink setup, both fully adjustable and tuned for a confident, planted ride. Whether you're carving up canyon roads or weaving through city traffic, the KH606 feels stable and responsive. It leans in naturally, holds a line beautifully, and the ride-by-wire throttle is buttersmooth. Even in dense urban commutes, it doesn't feel like overkill, the low-end torque makes it practical, and the clutch action is light enough for everyday usability. Braking is handled by dual 310mm discs up front with Brembo Stylema calipers, and a single 250mm disc at the rear. Initial bite is strong, and modulation is superb. Kawasaki's cornering ABS, backed by a Bosch IMU, ensures maximum confidence under all conditions. Even mid-corner emergency braking feels composed. One thing riders will definitely appreciate is the riding ergonomics. Unlike many modern nakeds that lean too far forward or sit you bolt upright, the KH606 nails the middle ground. The rider triangle is aggressive enough for spirited riding but comfortable enough for long hauls. The seat height is 820mm, giving it approachability without sacrificing ground clearance, and the revised seat foam density offers rail comfort over long distances. Let's talk weight. At 187 kilograms wet, the KH606 sits comfortably in the middleweight category. Thanks to the use of lightweight materials and a compact engine layout, weight distribution feels very neutral. Kawasaki's new mass centralization strategy pays off. You feel connected to the bike in a way that inspires total trust. Tires are Pirelli Diablo Rosso IVs, 120 front and 180 rear, mounted on forged alloy 17-inch wheels. Grip levels are outstanding in both wet and dry, and the tire profile complements the KH606's agile nature perfectly. It flicks side to side with minimal effort, yet it never feels twitchy or unstable. Lighting is full LED with adaptive cornering beams that activate based on lean angle, and the indicators are sequential flow style. Just one of many small touches that show how much detail Kawasaki packed into this machine. The taillight is inspired by the Ninja H2, and it gives the bike a sinister rear profile, especially at night. Now, one of the most exciting elements of the 2026 KH606 is the introduction of Kawasaki's new dynamic riding recorder system. Think of it like a GoPro built into the bike. Using twin fisheye cameras, one front, one rear, the bike records your rides in HD, storing footage either locally or streaming directly to your phone via Kawasaki Connect. You can even overlay telemetry data like speed, lean angle, and GPS. It's a dream for content creators, track day enthusiasts, and commuters who just want that added layer of safety. Fuel economy, for those wondering, clocks in at a respectable 23 km per liter under mixed conditions. The tank holds 16 liters, giving you a real-world range of about 350 to 370 kilometers depending on your riding style. Not bad at all for a bike with this level of performance. Kawasaki also offers a performance pack and touring pack as optional accessories. The performance pack includes a lightweight Aquapovic exhaust, track mode ECU flash, and carbon body inserts, while the touring pack adds soft panniers, a taller windscreen, heated grips, and a more plush pillion seat. If you're looking to tailor the KH606 to your exact lifestyle, Kawasaki's got you covered. The 2026 Kawasaki KH606 comes in at $10,999 for the base model, with the performance and touring packs priced at $1,200 each. Considering the tech, design, and raw performance this bike delivers, it's one of the most competitive packages in the midweight Streetfighter category. For comparison, that puts it directly in the path of bikes like the Yamaha MT-09 SP, Triumph Street-Triple RS, and the KTM 790 Duke. And honestly, the KH606 more than holds its own. Kawasaki has clearly taken the middleweight naked category and raised the bar. They've built something that's more than just specs on paper. It's an emotional machine, one that makes you want to take the long way home, to ride just one more mile, to lean a little further. It's fast, it's smart, it's beautiful, and it's unmistakably Kawasaki. So, who's this bike for? If you're a newer rider coming up from a 300 or 400 cubic centimeters machine, this could very well be your forever bike. It's approachable yet has plenty of room to grow. If you're a veteran looking for something a little more manageable than a liter bike but still want real performance and high-end tech, the KH606 is a no-brainer. Commuters, weekend warriors, casual track riders, this machine doesn't limit you. It adapts to you. To wrap this up, the 2026 Kawasaki KH606 is more than just a new model. It's a rebirth. A redefining of what a middleweight bike can be in today's landscape. Performance, technology, and soul all in one package. Kawasaki has knocked this one out of the park, and we're honestly excited to see how the market responds. And that's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews, ride guides, and bike news, and drop a comment. What do you think of the KH606? Would you pick this over the MT-09 or Street-Triple? Let us know below. Until next time, ride safe, keep the throttle steady, and we'll catch you in the next one.